What's up everyone? Welcome to the Joel Arsenault YouTube channel where it's all jet skis all the time. Definitely no diesel heater stuff happening here. Absolutely not. So today I'm hanging out at the Jet Ski Brothers and this is definitely not old footage from last summer. Definitely not. I'm testing a WaveBlaster 2 for my very first time. Jason picked himself up a WaveBlaster 2. This is the first time he's had it out on the water and it seems to be having a couple of issues. So I'm gonna take it out and try to figure out what's wrong with it. And then Josh is gonna find out what's wrong with it without even looking at it. So let's get into the video. All right, folks, I've come all the way from Washington, from Calgary, Alberta.
Live here now.
I've come all the way to Washington from Calgary, Alberta, just to ride this WaveBlaster 2.
You can tell us this thing
and if it doesn't work perfect, my whole trip will be ruined.
Like, I don't even want to ride this, but I have to.
If you ease onto the throttle real easy, if you ease onto the throttle real hard, does that make more sense? If you ease onto the throttle, period, next sentence. All right, you caught me. I gotta come clean. This is actually footage from last summer when I was visiting the Jet Ski Brothers. I actually have probably a few videos worth of stuff that I just didn't get around to using, and so I'm gonna use it now. Partly to try to keep you guys amused and partly to try to draw a little bit more attention to my YouTube channel since I've disappeared for a couple of months. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy.
I think it seemed kind of hot.
No, it's not hot.
Well, this is stock. You gotta remember it's stock. This isn't like racing hot. It's stock hot.
Yeah, I don't think so.
If it gets hot, then the temp sensor will put it into limp mode. And then it'll limp.
Where is the temp sensor?
This back here in the end of this pipe.
In the pipe? Pipe? Yeah, that's not what it's doing. That's not what it's doing. It is basic. Did you try the CD?
Yeah, it runs at a higher RPM. You should just, you know what, I don't really care about you diagnosing this one. You should diagnose that one.
Yeah, I guarantee you that at part throttle, it might be a fuel thing, but if you just kind of hold it, I don't know, not even quite quarter, you can hear the exhaust will go and then kind of as soon as it goes on to 2, it's a
So you think it's the same thing as that?
It's a similar thing to that.
Alright. You should ride that one.
Huh?
I can tell there's a little too much water
Well, I had a hose not hooked up, so it filled up, and I don't know.
Is there a siphon in it, or a bilge siphon?
Yeah, there's a siphon, but it didn't seem like it's working.
Not working very well.
Because it hasn't. None of it has come back out.
Smells very gassy.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. It could be that it's dumping a bunch of fuel through at low RPM. It could be at. Oh man.
Yep. Like the return line's not hooked up, so it's like spraying into the bill.
I don't think it's that much.
Oh, you're totally right. The return line's not hooked up.
For real?
Yeah.
I thought I was joking. I was like in my head, yeah, that could be it.
Oh, that could be the whole problem then.
Yes, because the
it'd
return supplies the pressure that helps feed.
On these, I think. How much is that?
Well, I basically diagnosed it and fixed it in
You don't
about
even have to look at
3
it.
minutes, so you know it's a minimum charge of $800. Then there's the shipping, handling, shipping.
You had to ship
and
yourself.
surcharge.
You had to ship yourself all the way here.
So it's gonna. I'll just round it out to an even $1,500 and we'll call it good.
It could just be low on fuel at this point. I'm gonna pour fuel in through there. I'll put some fuel in it and see if that.
It is. You have to pre.
It's a mixer, yeah. Kind of. Still has some sort of problem. Or does it? Not having fuel is a problem.
This is the first day I've ever had this out to ride.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that?
I've had it for however long. I haven't done anything to it.
Oh.
Finally put it together.
Hmm. Seems good now. It was low on fuel and the return line had popped off. Yeah, a few liters. Seems okay. Light is on. Yeah, the temp. How hot is hot? Is it hot or does it think it's hot? What's that? It's overheating.
Did you open it up and look at it?
I did open it up.
It's still full of water?
Not terribly full. The temp light's flashing, and then it starts going into it goes into a rev limit is what it does. A limp. Oh. Which is pretty obvious when it started, but it was doing something else. There you have it, my very first experience on a WaveBlaster 2. I'm going to say that it wasn't nearly as awesome as my experience on the 1200 WaveBlaster 1. I'm not sure if Jason actually figured out what was wrong with this. Maybe he will chime in the comments and let us all know. But yeah, I have no idea. I haven't followed up. And I'm guessing that Jason probably got busy with other things and didn't actually sort it out, but I could be wrong. Next up, we either have Jet Ski Dad's Wave Raider, or maybe some putting nitrous on a jet ski, or maybe the GPR SHO Interceptor. I have some footage of all of those things. On my second channel, which is Lowered Expectations, I just released my last diesel heater video until probably next fall. So that has freed up some time, and I do plan on getting back into some jet ski projects. I'm going to start off by trying to get the Zealtronics programmable CDI installed on my X2. And depending how much work that turns out to be, I might do some porting and polishing on the X2 as well. I kind of feel like after having it in Washington in the salt water, I need to completely tear it down and clean up a bunch of bits with the Viver Ultrasonic Cleaner. And probably, I don't know, maybe do some powder coating or something. But I feel like that engine needs to be torn down. The whole ski needs to be stripped. And yeah. We need to do some work to it. The X2 needs some love. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time.